Welcome back to another episode of Legend of Motherfucking Comic Show. And today we're going to talk about the game of life. The blessings that we have, the things that we look over that sometimes we think is so small, it's really big. Man, as I grow older in this game of life, celebrating, elevating, ups and downs, still sticking around, still having the drive to go to the finish line, because some people give up at certain points in their life. I'm just thankful and blessed by God and the inner me that I'm still driven to be the best I can be in this world. Now let's start this motherfucking show off. And the reason why I'm going to talk about the game of life today, because everybody is living life. I am coming into contact with people that I've known for years, maybe haven't seen in years, because I've been in different cities, in different states, in different places, looking at different faces. But when I come back in contact with some of these individuals that I've known, some of them are really fucked up. And I ain't talking about money-wise. I'm talking about health and addiction-wise. Do you know how many brothers that I'm running into is falling asleep while I'm talking to them? I'm like, some of them I went to elementary with. Some of them are family members. They literally are falling asleep while I'm talking to them. And I say, damn. I know I'm still out here trying to get rich, and I'm going to get rich, but I got to stop and be thankful. I got to be grateful and give it all up to God for giving me the strength to not be addicted to drugs in my life. I smoke weed, but that's a herb. To not be just mentally incapable and stand in front of the destiny that I'm trying to reach and going to reach. That's how I know I'm finna win. That's how I know I'm going to the top of life. It ain't never too late to be great. I want to share that with y'all listeners. It's never too late to be great. No matter what you're going through, no matter where you've been, you can still go where you're trying to go. But you got to remember, it's all up to you. It ain't going to be the people around you. People ain't going to push you to maximize your potential. And see, that's what a lot of people don't say. You're going to come into contact with people that's going to be like, hey, you got to go do it. I ain't saying that. Those are the great people and the great positive vibe that's going to come throughout your life. But that extra push, that keep going when it don't look like it might not happen, that keep going when it happen and then it all fall and you're like, damn, I don't want to put that work to do it all over again to get back on top so you can stay on top. It's going to be you. Yeah, this is a jewel. You're going to have to kick yourself in your ass. You're going to have to smack the shit out yourself and say, hey, I'm sick of tired and sick of being tired. I want what I said I wanted to have when I was 10 years old, when I was 15. I'm still going to accomplish my dream. It's going to take some work, but I'm finna stop making excuses. I'm finna stop being this lazy motherfucker I am, and I'm finna come out of this hole and expose the greatness deep inside of me that's been buried. That's what you got to do, listeners. Look at Trump. No matter how many charges that they announce on the news and add on to Trump, Trump's still saying he's going to be the president. Against all odds, that's proof that in life, you have to keep going and still believe when don't nobody else believe. See, the game of life is beautiful. It's like a portrait. You have to be a painter. You have to lay that paint on that canvas. You have to paint it the color you want to. And if it don't come out the color you painted the first time that you wanted and you expected, you got to go repaint that motherfucker. I'm talking this shit this morning on Legend of Motherfucking Comic Show. For instance, like Ice Cube. Ice Cube started the Big Three. I know y'all done heard about it if you ain't watched it. Ladies that's listening to the show, if you ain't heard about the Big Three, Google it so you can be informed on what I'm talking about. That's a league that Ice Cube that started one of the best movies we all watched before Boys in the Hood started. He made up so much traction with this league that the NBA started hating. Started shutting the man down when he couldn't throw games and play games in certain NBA arenas. Yeah, because they didn't want him to get big enough to where players will go and start playing for his league instead of going to the NBA. See, it's possible that you can create greatness out here in this world. Just because somebody else created Walmart don't mean you can't create the next Walmart, the next Whole Foods, the next Amazon. It doesn't stop. But if you close-minded and don't have no ambition, and all you want to do is just work for McDonald's for 50 years and grow old with your feet hurting, no retirement, stressed out, mad at the world, then go ahead and quit. But if you listening to my show, I'm going to say motivational shit every episode I can get, you know? But anyway, speaking of Ice Cube's Big Three, he just signed a $10 million deal as he began transitioning their teams to home markets. Now, this man started with a dream and a scheme, and look at what it added up to. Everybody that's doing something big, all these companies, all these movie stars, these NBA players, it starts with a dream. You got to dream big, think big, and believe big. Don't just tell yourself in this game of life, all I want is a Toyota and a one-bedroom house. No, be thankful for that if that's what you get. But strive for more. You got to strive for more out here in this world. There's so much out here in this world that you can enjoy. I'm telling you, but you got to get out and you got to believe. You can't let, because you've been struggling for the last 5 years, make you think you can't get what you said you want out of life. I'm here to wake you up this morning. Okay, this is the Facebook section of the show where I break down posts on Facebook and give my take on it. And you can give your take on it inside your head. Now, this post says, and it's coming from a young lady, and she says, sorry, not sorry, but I'm finally sick of motherfuckers randomly popping up thinking I'm finna just fuck with them when they want me to. Nah, I'm cool, laughing my fat ass off. I'll continue to please myself before I let another motherfucker try and lower my worth. So if you motherfuckers ain't trying to stay for the long run, then don't try to stay at motherfucking all. For real, the fuck? I'm going to stop in the middle of that post and read it again before I get my tape. She says, nah, I'm cool, laughing my fat ass off. I continue to please myself before I let another motherfucker try to lower my worth. Bingo, bam, I see what's going on. This is a BBW, a big, beautiful woman. And what's going on is a lot of men don't want to be with her, but they like her sexually. And when the sex part is over, they ready to go. Now, I don't know if she's a good person or a bad person or what the case may be, but in 2024, a lot of times, that's what people are doing. Men and women. They got women, or when they get horny, they go find a man that got good dick they like, can make them bust a nut, give them a good orgasm. And when they get through, they gone. Yeah. They gone to find another one, like the other one. And then you got some women that got a man, but sometimes the man cheat. So they cheat. It's just a lot of stuff going on right now. People are so tied up into so many different things in life. To a lot of people don't even know how to just stay calm. And in this world we living in, it ain't easy with social media and a lot of stuff that people go through. But it can be done. So this is a case of when you looking for a certain thing in your life, you know, this young lady who made this post, you're going to have to slow down just like you said. And when you get hot and horny and want to bust a nut, just play with yourself. And then wait until you meet somebody that really want to fuck with you. That's how you're going to have to do that. But as long as you keep on fucking on that good dick that call you out the blue when they just want to fuck you because they know you like that dick, and then after that they gone about their business, that's what's going to happen. That's the reality of it. And a lot of times, sweetheart, that's, you know what I would do if I was this young lady? If you like the ding-a-ling that calls you and is good to you and you still single, go on and take the ding-a-ling. But when you meet that person that really want to be with you, you got to cut that ding-a-ling off. And see, sometimes that's hard to do when you've been getting stroked good. And then you meet somebody that's really with you. But if it's very important to you, you got to cut that ding-a-ling off. You got to say, look, Dick, you can't fuck me no more. That what you ain't even got to call him no name. When he answers the phone, just say, look, Dick. He probably going to be like, what the fuck? I got a name. Nah, let's just keep it real. Look, Dick, you can't fuck me no more. I done got somebody that's going to be with me long term. I've been going through this a long time. Really, really want somebody. And I'm not going to fuck this up, okay? If it don't work out, I'll call you back, good Dick. And that's what you got to do. You just tune into another motherfucking episode of Legend of Motherfucking Comedy Show. And today we talked about the game of life. About how you can prosper. About how you can win. About how you can prevail. Through thick and thin, you got to keep believing. You got to stay confident. And you got to keep a plan. Until the next time. Until the next episode. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. It just might be somebody one day, nickel.